Welcome everybody, wherever you are. It's South Africa against Pakistan, the third one-day international, and it comes to you live from the Wanderers, the Bullring, and Johannesburg. Whilst overcast and a bit rainy, we hope we'll be okay to have this pink one-day international get underway and get to completion as well. An occasion for awareness. Everybody will be, well, just about everybody will be in pink. All for a good cause. Breast cancer awareness. Yeah, and so with the success, many turns. Rain around, a delay with the toss itself, and therefore the start of the game, and moisture being around here in the Highveld. Thunderstorms just about each day in around this area means that there'll be moisture in the surface. Now look at the two sides. Danis decide that they'll make some changes. Tayyab Tahir into the side for Irfan Khan, Muhammad Hasnain in for Haris Rauf, Sufyan Mukim in for Abra Ahmed, and for South Africa debut Shiguayo. Essentially with all those changes, it's like for like hat-trick over in Bangladesh. He starts us off. Shafiq, never mind who the bowler is, it's another naught, this time a first baller.
Exactly like that. Just poking his bat at that line, and it's not working for Abdullah Shafiq. He was given another go today. And have a look at this dismissal. Just a nothing shot once again, looking after the in-swinging slant. It wasn't that, and an easy catch this time in the second slip. So Abdullah Shafiq, 3 innings, 3 knots. Yeah, it hasn't worked for him at all. 1 for 1.
Yeah, just about every time. They have to walk in that first over. What a player. Babar Azam, 123rd one-day international, and is hunting down 6th. Shot. Beautifully played. Away for 4. It ends the first. 5 for 1.
Smack in the middle of the blade.
To grip. Shot. Oh, wonderful pull shot. Babar Azam at his very best. 4 runs.
He uses class, does Babar Azam, when he gets going. Control that he has when he plays his shots. Look at the balance. Standing up tall, rolling the wrists, not looking to overhit it. Vacant square leg region. That's an easy shot with the extra bounce here at the Wanderers. Straight back into his work after the break.
Yeah, like all good players, great players, he seems to have extra bit of time.
In the air and put down. Wasn't an easy one, awkward the height, and had to try and figure out whether it cops one way or the other. 14. It's a nice shot. That is beautiful. Economy of movement, just a little punch. All balance and timing for 4.
I mean, that's the most difficult angle to create, that wide mid-on shot, because you normally play that mid-on drive, a straight drive. But have a look at this angle that he's created. This is magnificent shot. High back lift, still head, just going through with the shot, trusting the bounce, trusting the surface, not worried about what.
Another beauty. Full again, driven again, and gone for 4. He's in fine form. Is Saim Ayub. What
Beautiful balance from Saim Ayub. Saw one early on in the over, the on drive. On this occasion, the straight drive, past middle. Balance is absolutely superb. Look at that high elbow, full face of the bat. Not uses the shots here at the Wanderers, just leaning on it.
Tried to pull out of that one. Got a bit of a bottom edge, and it went for 4.
Yeah, fortunate boundary, this one for Babar Azam. This is a good area from Kefisa Rabard. Nothing wrong with the delivery. In fact, as you say, Hayes, he's just trying to withdraw the bat there last minute and just guide it maybe down to third man, if anything. I don't know what we're allowed to call that anymore. It used to be a Chinese cut, but I don't know if it's the official language anymore.
Short delivery, well directed, but beautifully played. Oh, and he's missed it, Mapaka. Should have stopped that. He's a very good athlete. We know that from the catch he took a couple of days ago.
Fantastic shot from Saim Ayub. A well-directed short ball from Marco Jansen. But in full control, kept it down, rolled his hand, rolled his wrist rather over the ball. His eye on the ball. It's a fantastic height for a bumper, and you don't mind that as a bowler, as a captain. To see that type of length, you can always top edge it, but the batsman was certainly in good nick as Saim Ayub, and he just controlled that beautifully.
It's a nice extension of the arms, isn't it? Sometimes on the short pitch delivery, you'll see some of the batters, the arms get very well.
It's another short one. Good control again, but this time Mapaka! Blunder in the outfield. Never nice for anybody. It's 4 more for Saim Ayub.
Yeah, Marco Jansen staying pretty calm. I think I'd be a bit upset by these two that have gone to the fence. The first one was a decent effort, but this one in pocket should have sorted it out easily. Just bounces a little bit and doesn't manage to grab a hold of it. Through the fingers. Saim Ayub's got to 24.
Nice drive through extra cover. Beautifully controlled by Saim Ayub. Chases on by Bavuma. He's going to get the dive out, but he doesn't make it. Couldn't track it down.
Yeah, change of angle round the wicket from Rabada, and on that angle just came in nasty. Saim Ayub just caressed that one through the cover. We had a bit of rain, but it hasn't really affected the outfield. That one still went away quickly. And this is an exquisite cover drive.
Superb balance. Saim Ayub on his partner Babar Azam. That's a top edge. Chance. No. Chance in the crowd.
Yeah, it was a chance until we realised we were in Johannesburg, Hazy. And this ball absolutely pings off the bat. It's a top edge, there's no doubt that got on to him too quickly, up in the air, and I think that's Tristan Stubbs who's on the field. He would have thought for a brief moment that he could take the catch. Good catch taken in the crowd, but unfortunately for South Africa, fortunately for Pakistan, it's a maximum.
And what are those stats, Sean? I know there's been some
Surface. What a shot that is. That is a beauty. Straight down the ground, that's 4. My. That's beautiful. 141 clicks, and just presented the blade down the ground. Saim Ayub's been looking an amazing touch. The type of length you want to bowl, but just have a look at that.
I think it's over an adjustment, just too full that one. He bowled the perfect length in the last over, didn't he? Saim Ayub, he has been such good touch throughout this tour. Really has been impressed.
Spinners. A bit of width off it from beyond Fontaine, and the class of Babar Azam getting low, using the pace and carving it through point.
Yeah, for my liking, it's just a little too fast and too flat, allowing Babar Azam to play that cut shot. Not for the first time. This time he put it into the gap, played it late, right on top of that one. He can fiddle with the long on and
opportunities may have dried up from the other end where Saim Ayub is batting. But Babar Azam is ensuring they keep coming.
You got to be consistent. So the pace has been slackened, but you've got to find the right length also. That was on the shorter side, made into a short ball, but going back into the crease, Babar Azam. There's a little bit of spin, but allowed Babar Azam a good look in. And it went a couple of bounces into the fence.
What an incredible shot. That's beautiful to watch. Through his career, you would have seen him do that so many times. 100 partnership.
Yeah, he liked it as well. We know Babar Azam is a glorious cover driver, and this was such a good angle that he created. Almost played him like a spinner. Just opening the face of the blade. Have a look at the wrist work here, boys. Folks.
It's just a check drive. It's leaning on it, using the pace of Mapaka and the placement even better. It just looked like he was going to pop it straight to Aiden Markham. When you looked again, it was racing off to the boundary.
Oh, he's hit that with authority and power to take him to yet another fifth.
Once again over the 300 mark. Short and straight to short mid-wicket. There's the breakthrough for South Africa. We saw an exquisite shot in the last over. This time, he picks out that short mid-wicket.
It was quick, but Babar will be disappointed. However, it's what pace has, what this youngster has, which you can't buy in the supermarket, is pace. And so his margin for error is that bit bigger. It hits high on the stickers as he tries to get into the shot and pull it away, having pulled some away before, and it rushes him. So Babar Azam gone for 52. Pakistan. The new ball will be a different story.
Beautiful cover draft. Once again, slightly over pitch, but not a half volley. And that is caressed beautifully. Yeah, stunning shot from Saim Ayub again. We've been blessed to see some amazing shots. None better than this one. The timing, beautiful. Finding the extra cover gap. 144 kilometers an hour from Parker. Dealt beautifully by Saim Ayub. Drags that one short, and the placement is superb again.
What a shot that is! My goodness, that's fantastic. Just flick off the hip. In fine style too.
Yeah, it's like when you fantasize of knowing where the bowler's going to bowl the next ball, and that's the shot I'm going to play. That's the way that he's been batting this innings. Slightly short. It just helped on its way. The key to that shot is the timing. Let's have a look where it hits the bat. Oh yeah, almost dead center.
There's another boundary. No one's going to chase it down here at the Wanderers on the outfield. So a time will tell. 2 deliveries to go in the over. Yeah, he's pretty good at playing. And that could go away to the fence as well. Rabada gives chase, does valiantly, but can't pull it back.
Horrible ground this for having to try and chase the ball down when you're in the outfield, because just about everyone teases you. You think you're going to get there. It doesn't look like it's going quickly enough to get to the fence or for you to kind of pull up the ladder. So you keep running, and it just about gets there.
It was smart he played from me. He saw in the last game it was even marking the went down.
Did a few plays and misses early on. It's a serious talent.
Short and wide, gone over the top. It was such a good over up until that delivery. And a boundary off the last one means 7 off that. One by the side batting last. Crash that away. That's beautifully controlled for 4.
I think that was the only shot that was missing. That didn't really make it to the fence, the sweep shot, and it was a brutal sweep shot. Picked up the length early once again and is putting on a show here. Against pace, against spin, smashed.
And
And again, manipulation of the field so good from Saim.
Batting second in these games. Leg stump, flecked up, 6 runs. Nice way to start that over.
Effortless again from Saim Ayub.
Marco Jansen staying in line, staying in length.
With the extra pace, just using it, helping it over deep square. Just a flick of the wrist.
Cross seam delivery, and it did the distance. He's been faultless. Every time the ball is pitched in his area, which is middle and leg, it's gone. Either hitting the fence on the full.
Round the corner with authority. That's not great bowling. This is an expensive over now. That's 13 off it with still 2 balls to go.
They're struggling to figure out what the plan is here for Marco Jansen. He's gone short a few times in this over. Being helped easily around the corner. One on top of that bounce again, and Rizwan getting into his work quite comfortably now. You feel he's almost got the pace of the wicket now.
Markram. He's got one that's shot and wide, and he's got himself another 100. Saim Ayub has been unbelievable yet again. Outstanding work from him.
Spotless, brilliant, and every reason to have that laugh. The last laugh, I'd say. Tremendous innings on a spicy pitch when the ball was new. It was doing a fair bit. He did exceedingly well to have a strike rate of 110. Saw the drives, the pull shots, the sweep shot against spin. Really has been a complete package. And what a find for Pakistan. I just hope and wish that he comes good in Test cricket also for Pakistan. And I'm sure with the talent that he is, he will become a firepower in Test match cricket also. But for the time being, it's Saim Ayub with back to...
Rizwan now picks one up, and he's hit it for 6. First ball, the over. That is outstanding work.
Yeah, it had that wow factor. Full pitch delivery, and it went all the way for 6, and easily done by Rizwan. He has not really been known to hit that kind of 6 over long on, but he's in great form, great touch, and Pakistan surely will not pick up more pace. 200 is raised as a result of that punishing 6.
It's just a flick of the wrist from Rizwan.
Run-of-the-mill kind of performance.
Now that's out. He's on his way. Bosch has got it.
Corbin Bosch on the board. First international wicket on debut. It's the big wicket of Saim Ayub. He's bowled well, he's bowled quick, he's hit the wicket hard. Getting a little bit of extra bounce off the wicket. Smashing the gloves hard. And that's the breakthrough that South Africa were after. It's been an unbelievable innings. A pink day 100 for Saim Ayub. He goes for 101. Pakistan now 208 for 3.
We all rise to appreciate this big 100. Pink day 100 in pink of health as far as batting is concerned.
The last game should be okay initially. Oh, he's had a dip straight away. He lost his balance as well. Skipper takes the catch, and that is a big wicket. That was not pretty at all.
1 rings 2 for the Proteas. We almost felt if that breakthrough happened, things will start progressing in the game. Not the best thinking from Gulam. He played so well in the previous game, coming down the wicket to Bjorn Fontaine. Completely missing that one, skying it, and a good running catch from Temba Bavuma.
Yeah, I mean, you've got to respect the game. First ball, you can't be as expansive as that. Gone for naught. This game is a great leveler, 209 for 4.
That is hit beautifully. Out the middle of the bat with power. He's key for Pakistan as he brings up yet another half century.
Yeah, this is nicely played by the captain. We've seen a couple of banged-in deliveries by South Africa that haven't been the right height. We've seen ones go for wide, and then also back-of-leg deliveries just coming through waist up. And that's one of them from Rizwan. Onto it quickly, in front of square, rolls those wrists. and hits it with immense power. Brings him up a 50, 5 fours and 1 maximum, striking at over 104. It's been an important innings from the captain.
Right, top edge. Rabada calls for it, and Rabada grabs it. South Africa have taken a few crucial wickets in this passage of play, and may be slowing down the rate.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw it on screen, but Fortuin took a bow, and so he should do. It has been a brilliant spell from him. Now, it was a decent innings from Rizwan, 53 to 23.
Calf stretches there. Side it is, and hits sweetly. A quiet over.
Shot. Absolutely laid into that. And away it goes for 4.
Yeah, no great pace that time.
Crunched.
Salman is in decent touch, and he's coming to put the finishing touches to this Pakistan innings. On the 21, and there's his first bat.
Just force the batters to hit square.
Shot. That's really well played. You understand the thinking, get out the hitting arc, but it's not quite hit his mark. And Salman is in form.
And resting.
Slower ball, picked, and put away for 4.
So now this is a very good over for Pakistan. 11 from it, still 1 ball to go. The bigger boundary, 6.
Wow. That is out of the middle of the bat. This man, Salman Ali Agha, he's putting on a show. Once again with bat in hand.
I tell you what, it shows you how dangerous.
Well. There's more I can do, he says. Not just a one-trick pony. I've got all the shots. That is magnificent from Salman Ali Agha. All the way. Got enough on it. The dive's not going to stop it from going for 4. The boundaries keep on coming for Pakistan.
Ability to pull.
A deep slip for 4.
Didn't let that one go. Didn't let that one go. Another slowie. And he's caught it and found Van der Dussen on the fence. Rabada with a second.
Yeah, he's going to be annoyed with that because he couldn't have picked him out better. There are 2 men back there. There's Van der Dussen, there's also a man back of the square on the fence as well. If he runs it off the face, it's 4 runs, nice and fine on the offside. Had a bit of a dip at it, and now he's on his way. So Rabada's rewarded with his fine work today. Dangerman goes on 48.
Oh, wow! That's up in the air. Straight up in the end. And Van der Dussen collects. I thought that was disappearing. It sounded so sweet, but no, it went higher than it went long.
I was going to say that. I think it probably did. Only went about 60 metres. In distance, my goodness, it went up there for a long while. Need to sort of get some bat on this. He did get it right out of the middle, but the arc was heading to upward. He's sitting underneath it. He doesn't drop these, Van der Dussen. Short, sharp and shiny. 290s.
Oh, yes. You're going to struggle to get it over him.
He's rather long. And his pouch to...
Slow delivery. Drilled back at him. Oh, let's grab that apple. Yeah, easy. Like a giraffe grabbing an apple. Or was that Morkel, the giraffe? Sharp catch, nicely taken.
Hasnain in. He's hit that really well. That's gone like a bullet to the fence. 4 runs and 300 is up for Pakistan.
Yeah, mentally it's a big line that you...
Fielder under it. Takes the catch. Miller. A flurry of wickets at the back end as Pakistan play their shots to finish off here.
Yeah, they've lost 4 wickets now, just 5 runs. Looking for boundaries all the time, but unfortunately for their batsmen, they've falling a little bit short where they would hope they'd be. A couple of lusty blows of a couple of guys early in the order were still there. They might have got to the 310 mark, maybe gone past that, but comfortable catch.
That has been smashed. Looking Yorker, hunting the stumps. Ill-advised to do so because Naseem can whack him.
Pleased with the fact they've only got 3 or 8, I guess, because they were chasing leather and too many expensive overs, too many wides as well, 15 wides in total. A star for Pakistan with yet another 100, just remarkable stuff from him. And now Tony Dezorzi is going to be starting with Temba Bavuma, who is out there going to be opening the batting. Sean Pollock's alongside you. Right, Sean, what are your thoughts before we get underway?
Yeah, Hayes, I'm looking forward to see Shahan free. He gets on here. I think the new ball, when you saw the South Africans have it in their hands, they were pretty lethal at what they managed to do and shape through the air and movement. We haven't really seen that much in the series so far. And we know that Afridi likes to shape the ball. So if it is the case, it could be a bit of a daunting period, these first 5 or 6 overs for these South African openers. But I think they need to have a bit of a solid start here if they're trying to chase this 308 down.
Naseem Shah is going to be there as well. Hasnain. This is interesting stats. Gets that away. Nice shot, fairly full. Worked it away through mid-wicket, so he's away with the boundary.
Yeah, Shaheen seen him standing there thinking, okay, this is too good to be true. I'm going to try and trap you in front. But maybe that's exactly the thinking of Temba Bavuma. I'm going to stand there, you come into my zone, and I'll put you away.
Normally when you're standing on the middle stump, you're exploring both the onside and the offside. So that's a brave guard that he's taken, and it's middled that quite nicely through mid-wicket for 4.
Left arm shaper gets it. A nice full length. That's beautifully caressed, and this outfield's been so quick. There's a boundary for Bavuma.
That was just timing. Terrific. Treaty again. Fine shot through the covers, through extra cover for 4. Back-to-back boundaries for South Africa.
Exquisite. Absolutely exquisite. This time totally in control. And he likes that line compared to that middle and leg stump angle. This is his area of interest.
Yeah, just going back to the point I raised in the first over, sometimes about the length of teams that tour away. Those last 2 deliveries were overpitched. If you go there's another metre and a half back and the ball's going through to the keeper, you will find the outside edge and you will bring the slip cord into play. But if you go searching for extra deliveries and try and get too full, South Africans will punish you.
Flip that for 6. What a fine shot that is.
And South Africa off to a confident start here. They need this kind of start to track down 300 plus. A lovely shot. Nailed it.
Yeah, you got to say those first deliveries of the 2 deliveries of the over are not good. 1 over pitched with a bit of width. That one.
Some guard.
From Naseem Shah. That's an important wicket, they know that. Pakistan strike early, inside 4 overs.
Yeah, this is just his 8th delivery in the match, and I think if we have to analyse their length or have a look at a pitch map This is the perfect length that you want to hit. One that's not overpitched, not easy to hit through the covers. Get that batter out in front of himself. That's where Temba Bavuma is. There's no way he's in control of that. Opens the face of the bat, just squares up a touch and squeezes it square of the wicket. Nice catch taken by Saim Ayub. South African captain has to be on his way for 8. 25.
Yeah. That's what he likes to do. Beautifully played, a little bit wider than that man standing nice and tight on the pitch. Good stuff from Rassie van der Dussen.
Yeah, I think this is a fantastic shot because I think he's taken this almost off stump. And with that fielder that was being in his sight, in his line of sight, yeah, have a look at that. He actually waltzed across and took it from
Outside off stump. So to be able to have the confidence to do that and beat that man who was set in the catching position, that's got to give him a lot of confidence.
Van der Dussen, he's underway, 4 dot deliveries, but now he whoops that one for his first boundary.
That is such a...
Beautiful shot, thresh to cover this time. That is superb from Rassie van der Dussen.
Yeah, we rave about Babar Azam cover drive, but have a look at this one. This is pretty special. In position early, has played 2 glorious shots. Wow, sweet as.
Just showing you, I'm not just a leg side player, I can open up the offside just as well. It's almost a little bit of a punch drive, isn't it? He doesn't really go through the full flourish. But what it's done is those 2 boundaries have now got rid of one of the slips. So a little bit more.
Eased away. Beautiful shots. Good stuff from Tony de Zorzi.
Now with the way de Zorzi bats, nothing much is going to go through mid-wicket or mid-on. He's one of those guys who just closes the bat face. But he's done it brilliantly there.
It's gone away with immense power. And he's waiting for the ball to come through straight, just off the off stump, and worked it behind square.
I think Shine Afridi probably didn't want himself to be predictable, so he tried that in-swinging slanted angle, put away beautifully.
Zorzi!
बहुत जोर से. Absolutely nailed it. And he's done. Shine Shafridi. Last over was a maiden. First 2 balls 4 and this blistering 6.
Yeah, nice width, and de Zorzi says, no, I'm not going to try and roll the wrists or keep it on the ground or through the infield. I'm going to go up and over.
And that has gone as flat as you'll see all the way.
Frustration.
Yeah, that's tough. Oh, that's a beauty. My goodness, what a ball. And that's a wicket. That's a comeback. Don't want to upset him, that's for sure, because that's what happens next. The thunderbolt. You're on your way. Wow, terrific stuff from Shane Afridi.
Yeah, great response. Felt a bit frustrated and undone by that bouncer which was given as a wide, and have a response. Dejected faces in the aisles, and he's got a big one. 4-6, and then now it was a nasty delivery in that ribcage area, ballooning up in the air and making sure that he gathered it cleanly. And yeah, very passionate, very pumped up. And so Zosi goes after scoring 26, 2 down now for 44.